Astrology saved my life. When I was going through a dark night of the soul, I didn't understand myself. I didn't understand why I was doing what I was doing. I felt like I was kind of going crazy. Turns out a lot of it was postpartum depression after I had my child back in 1999, but I was really feeling it in 2002. So with that dark night of the soul, I was on a journey to discovering myself, to finding out what was wrong with me. And well, now I ask what's right about me. But anyway, it's been a long journey to get to that point of myself, to saying, you know, I am a divine creature of the cosmos. I am perfect exactly as I am in my imperfections, but it's taken me this 20-something year journey to get here. And astrology is what helped me get here. Ultimately, astrology is about discovering yourself, discovering why you like what you like, why you think the way you think, what you're drawn to in romantic partnerships, why you're great at certain aptitudes in jobs, why you get bored easily in some things, but really find, you know, activation in other things. These can all be decided upon and looked at through the birth chart. So if you're just getting into astrology, if you're just discovering astrology, welcome. It will change your life. It will change your world. Whatever your beliefs are about astrology, this is the time to really kind of deep dive and go, okay, so this is what I've been taught what astrology is, but is it really that? What I've discovered in my own gnosis, and I'm going to, again, go back a little bit in my story. I was born into the church, right? Actually, I was baptized in 4 different religions because I was told by each religion that I'd go to hell if I wasn't baptized. So when I was born Catholic. Then when I was 11 years old, I went to First Baptist. And then in my teenage years, I was born again in a Pentecostal Christian non-denomination. And somewhere in between there, it was like Church of Christ, but I can't really remember that because it honestly, I think it was like 7 or 8-ish maybe. Anyway, I was baptized then too. And not to knock religion. Hey, I think religion serves a purpose for sure. It definitely introduced me to the concept of a higher power, of something that's beyond what we can, you know, really glean or understand. So for me, that was an amazing journey to lead me to where I am now, which is through metaphysical studies, occult knowledge, and through quantum energy. Give a little bit of my background story and why I felt called to even start this series, because I really have found so much value in astrology. It has literally changed my world. And being a bartender for 25 years, I was on the journey of self-discovery, and then I would get to practice when I would go and wait on tables or wait on people, and kind of practice my knowledge of what I was learning about the signs, the planets, the characteristics of these archetypes. Working in a bar business, nothing will prepare you more for studying people, especially if you're a people lover and you love to watch people. Nothing will prepare you better for astrology than being in hospitality. Let me just tell you, I learned so much about myself, about other people. Yeah, it was an amazing journey. So now I'm taking my love and my passion for astrology and I'm putting myself out here, right? I'm practicing my North Node in Sagittarius, which is all about teaching. It's about philosophy. It's about traveling. And so this is what I've been doing really actively since 2016 is just, you know, putting myself out here as an astrologer. I'm on all the different media platforms. You can check me out there. But let's get back into Aquarius and Aquarian season and why I'm even doing the series. I'm noticing more and more, especially young people, really diving into astrology and getting to know themselves using the language of astrology. So this was my offering to humanity, especially during Aquarius season, because it's all about groups, organizations. It's about helping collective energies. So this was my mission, is to really just talk about the language of astrology, because there's so much to it, especially if you've seen a birth chart. It's all about symbols and numbers. It's like hieroglyphics, really. It's like studying a whole nother language just through symbols. So this is my attempt to try to make it very easy for those that are wanting to learn to read their own birth chart, because I highly recommend, especially during this time of innovation, of independence. Aquarians, you guys are very independent. You're forward thinkers. Actually, Aquarius, I believe, it rules astrology. So for those that are maybe interested in astrology, for those Aquarians out there that are really wanting to deep dive and get more into this type of gnosis or self-study, this would be an amazing opportunity for you to get into astrology. I mean, Aquarius is astrology. There's a lot to it, especially when you're looking at the birth chart. The numbers matter, right? The numerology matters. You want to break it down to one number if you're studying numerology. You want to look at the symbols themselves. I have it a practice to meditate, and I've actually done meditation work where I've just, stared at one symbol, like say the sun, and just gone into the whole gnosis of what the sun means. And as you start deep diving into your own chart, these symbols will speak to you in your own unique way, because your birth chart is configured uniquely to you. And what's cool is you picked it. In my understanding of astrology, and just through my own gnosis, my own self-study, and my own meditation practices, I truly believe that we have chosen our lives ahead of us, that we created a blueprint, if you will. Especially now, science is talking about how we live in a holographic universe and how everything is about numbers and coding and dimensions. And I think of it too when I look at astrology, it's like looking at an architecture blueprint plan, right? The dimensions of the house that you live in are literally the houses in astrology, and how you fit into your vessel is also denoted by astrology. Your colorations, how you see things, how you perceive things, the hue of the human can also be seen in the geometry of astrology. There's so much to be looked at. So anyway, I think I've taken up all the time here talking about astrology and why I'm doing this. So I'm going to go ahead and wait for the next video to talk about Aquarius. So anyway, this is sort of an introduction as to why I'm doing this series. I just wanted to let you guys know, what this series is about, why I'm doing this. I'm still playing with the format. I'm still learning technology. I'm just putting myself out into this platform. It's a whole brand new field that I'm getting into, which is perfect for Aquarius season. And so thank you for your patience, guys, and thank you for following the channel. Please, follow, save, and just be on the lookout for more of this astrology dialogue, this astrology talk, because really, truly the intention is to help you learn and know about yourself. And when you know about yourself, then you can have more compassion for yourself and more compassion for others, because you understand that it's like describing the color pink, right? It's just a color. And now you understand why pink is pink, or why purple is purple, and why the different hues of humans are the way they are. Astrology tells that and so much more. Anyway, thank you for joining the channel, and thank you for being here. Much love.